I'm Robrad78.
And I'm Fidget 1185.
And welcome to our Couples Therapy.
Welcome back to Couples Therapy, where we talk about this, that, and the other thing.
And if you're new to the channel, welcome. Well, we got some new upgrades for the channel. And, yeah. It's been great. We got a new camera. I mean, it was only like a $50 camera, so it's not too bad.
Not super cheap, but not like super expensive, like break the bank.
And look, it like focuses.
Right. I feel like that'll be nice for when, like if we're playing like a Bean Boozled, we can...
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Show you the beans.
Right.
Bean Boozle.
Right. See, like, I feel like that alone in itself, to me, is worth it for what we do.
Yeah.
I'm blocked by a Bean Boozled.
But yeah, we got new camera, we got new mics. Moving on up.
Woohoo!
We just gotta get chairs and someday maybe a green screen.
Could you imagine all the fun we would have with a green screen?
Yeah, we talked about that last time.
I know, but
That's great.
That's kind of exciting. Like,
yeah,
if we really wanted to, we could be sitting at the bottom of the ocean.
Yep.
I don't know why we would want to, but we could.
Different themes make it easier to make subjects to talk about, I guess.
Right.
The other day I was going to work, or no. Yeah, I wasn't going to work. I was going to get some pizza because my mom ordered some pizza and I was going to the local Casey's here. And on my way, about 10 yards ahead of me was, farther than that, probably 50 yards ahead of me, was this giant deer. It just jumped out of nowhere and it just started walking and it froze right in front of me in the road. And, the first instinct is, I got to get my phone, take a picture of this, because nobody's going to believe how big this deer is.
I really hope you didn't do that.
Well, I was stopped. Because I was waiting for it to go, so I was stopped. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to grab my phone. Of course, fumbling with it. Whenever you want to do something in a hurry, it's the hardest time to get something. Right. And then when I finally got it, it was like, where's the freaking camera at? By the time I got it all set up, it was gone. Down the road.
It said, not today, buddy. Not today.
Nobody's going to believe me.
Like big as in like muscle big or just big as in like...
Thick and had big antlers.
Dang.
He was like big. Like that would have been some meat. It would have fed the family for a month.
Like he's swole, like he works out.
Yeah, he worked out for sure. I don't know. What is it about like in the time when you actually need like footage in a phone or something? It's the hardest thing to do.
Because you're trying to capture the moment, so of course you're like, trying to do the simplest thing. But then any other time, you just grab out your phone, boop,
I don't understand that. Like, need to train ourselves to be able to film under pressure.
Well, and I'm sure, like, had I not been at work and if I'd gone with you, I'd probably would have been able to catch some form of a picture for you.
Yeah, or at least a video, like proof that it was there moving.
Right, but darn me for working.
Yeah. But yeah, it was huge. And pizza was good. Speaking of good, lately wrestling's been getting pretty good again. I think, personally. What do you think?
I don't know. I feel like you're kind of asking the wrong person about this. Because, you've watched it for a lot longer. So you've been through the good, the bad, the ugly, so to speak. Yeah. To me, all around it, it's been good.
Okay. So you haven't had any, this is a drought kind of thing? Like, for me, it was getting too predictable for a while. And, only time people were losing belts was on PLEs or stuff like that.
Sorry to interrupt, but that was kind of annoying. So I guess I agree with you there. So
yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, okay, well, what's this match really matter if he's not going to lose it here?
Right. And, it's just like the same people over and over getting the push. And it's like, why don't we give the underdog that shove, or not shove, but push? And
And lately it seems like they're doing like more hot potato with the championships. And we're giving people that haven't really gotten a chance yet a chance. So that's awesome.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, for a while, honestly, the thing that people like about Ruthless Aggression era and Attitude era is the spontaneity. It can be overdone, but right now, for the most part, it's underdone. So, like, you don't want to, like, a moment to pop just for a pop, you know what I mean? But you want it to happen organically, kind of.
Sure.
So you don't want to be, like, making a twist to a story just to twist. Because then it's just like, oh, that didn't even make sense.
It's like a dead end.
Yeah. Like, now we just know you're just grasping for it.
Sure.
But at the same time, like, you don't want to be stale. And they've been stale for a while. Being too predictable. Knowing that a champ's going to keep it for almost a whole year. Not going to lose it till WrestleMania because it's got to be a grandiose event. You know what I mean?
But in my opinion, it really doesn't have to be.
No, it shouldn't be. But, as Fidget likes to remind me, this is not a wrestling podcast. We just like to give you updates of it because...
And occasionally toss in our 2 cents about what's been kind of happening.
Right, because it is part of our life. And that's what this podcast is.
As a update of our lives.
Lately, we've been watching it on Mondays and kind of live reacting to it. We had a good time doing that. But we didn't do it last week because we've been having a situation at the home where Step Papa Brad is not in the best of health. In fact, we don't know the situation 100% yet, but as of this recording, he's been non-responsive last we knew, and it could potentially be some of his final days right now. So, as viewers, we thought it was right to tell you guys what we're going through right now. And
again, we like to keep things pretty transparent.
Yeah. And we're going to give him the respect of anonymity and whatnot. But for Step Papa Brad, we care about you and we wish you the best. Hopefully, we get some good news. But I'm going to be 100% honest with you guys. It's not looking good. And yeah, we'll keep you guys posted on that.
And not to sound any type of way, but I'm honestly preparing for the worst, but I'm hoping for the best.
Yeah.
I mean, in a situation like this, I mean, that unfortunately, that's really all you can do.
That's right.
You got to brace for the worst, and, and if that little, like, glimmer of, like, we're going to get through this comes through, then, then you're also prepared for that. But,
Absolutely.
You're not getting your hopes set too high.
But as of this recording, which is on a Thursday, he has not spoken yet today, and he has not reacted to anybody doing anything other than a few, like, nudges and stuff like that, and, like, opening his eyes, but he can't really speak. He did kind of say something earlier when his sister showed up. But other than that, we don't really know. But with my work being the way it is, sometimes it's not the easiest to get time off. So I went into work today. Just every day lately, I've been going in saying, hey, I'm going to keep my phone on me just in case I get that call, get that message or whatever. Because I didn't want to take too much time off to where it was like, okay, well, it's been a couple weeks and still nothing's happened. We don't know if it's going to be tomorrow. We don't know if it's going to be a week from now or if something turns around,
Right.
But they told me to take a couple days off recently, so I've been on my first day right now, but as of this recording, I don't know how long I've been off work. And on my way to work, when they told me to go go spend time with him. I was leaving my work, and as soon as I got to the stop sign at my work, the semi was in front of me, and it like hit the brakes hard. And they have those roll-up doors, and it just went, boom, opened all the way up. And behind it, inside was like a pallet jack and a couple pallets with stuff, like a crate, and then like some other stuff,
Jeez.
Some barrels and stuff. And I'm just like, okay. Try to signal to this guy. I'm flashing my lights on. I'm honking. Apparently he can't hear me. How do you signal to a semi when you're behind it and you're kind of a smaller vehicle? And you've honked, you flashed your lights and everything. There's nothing you really can do.
I mean, I feel like you did pretty much all you could do.
And then I was like, what do I do? I was on the phone with my mom, and I was like, what do I do? And she's like, well, if you report to the cops, they're going to make you follow it or whatever. And I was like, okay. I was like, well, at first I was like, well, I'm going on the highway, so like I'm going to visit my stepdad, so. But then it turned onto the highway too, and I was like, oh God, it's going to the highway. And it was really foggy today, really foggy.
Oh, good Lord.
Like Snoop Dogg was driving around with his windows down today. That's how bad it was. I was behind him. I kept flashing. I put my hazards on so that way any car coming that couldn't see us would be like, oh, watch out. But I did end up calling the police and notifying them. And I think they were able to stop them and get it corrected. I never did get like a follow-up on that, which is not their job to follow up with me. I notified them, and,
Right.
hopefully the best came out of it. They did hit a couple bumps and nothing fell out, so just saying. Everything was secured, at least.
But I always thought with them kind of things that like they're supposed to make sure that the door's closed and then it's
latch.
locked
Yep.
or whatever, or latched.
Yep, for sure.
Because I don't care who you are, that's pretty scary.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah.
Oof.
It wasn't fun because like I'm behind it in my brand new car. Just made my first payment this week.
Oh, snap.
And it's like, I don't really want something to happen to my car.
Right. Well, I gotta say, though, you did handle that much better than I probably would have. Like, I would have been probably crying, like, freaking out, like, what do I do? Or, knowing me, I would have pulled, like, over to the side of the road and, like, let them keep going. Would that have been the right thing to do? Probably not. But it's like, I don't feel safe. I don't feel comfortable. I'm going to do what I got to do to make myself safe. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Another thing I forgot to mention, kind of backtracking to the hospital, is, and we forgot to bring this up.
Bless you.
Sorry. Is that hospitals can be a lot like a maze. You really don't know which aisle goes where.
And again.
Damn. Something in the air. I think it's because I'm doing laundry right now for the dogs.
Oh, could be.
And like my sweatshirt right now literally smells like gross dog. But yeah, I don't know. Something is going on right outside our room, or right outside the studio.
Yeah, it's kind of freaking me out a little.
Yeah, because nothing should be here. But anyways, when we were there, Fidget parked on the opposite side of the hospital. So I was at the emergency side. She was on like the specialty side where they do like certain surgeries or whatever. And so I went from the emergency side and I said, hey, how do I get over to that side? Because I need to get with my fiance so then we can go to see my stepdad. And they're like, yeah, no problem. You just go down this aisle, then you take a left, then you go right, and then you take a right, and then you take a left, and then go straight down, and then you should see it right there. Yeah, got that. Sure.
Okay, let me interject real quick. To be fair, I get a phone call from him when I literally get home from work yesterday, like, you need to come back into town. And I'm thinking, oh God, of course, immediately my brain goes to like worst case scenario. So,
not the greatest scenario,
but, so I get there, like, I didn't know where I was going. I didn't know that there was like another parking lot beyond where I parked, and it's like,
yeah, who knew hospitals had more than one entrance?
shut it.
Like, wouldn't it just be nice if a hospital had just one entrance?
And I'm sure there's a reason why they don't have one entrance.
It's almost like if they need to get more than one people in at a time.
One person in at a time?
Yeah.
One people?
One people.
So, but I mean, to be fair, like, wasn't really told to. I think we were all a little, on edge.
We had a little more priorities to worry about than where we were parking.
And I mean, long and short of it, we got it taken care of, and then...
But what was funny is I finally got to her, and then it was like, okay, now we just need to get... But before I even got to her, because she interrupted the story, I was going down this aisle, and I'm like, I think this is the way I gotta go. And I kept going, and all of a sudden I'm seeing all of the doors are saying employees only, employees only. Pretty much like the aisle saying if you've made it this far, it's supposed to be employees only. And I like turned around, I'm like, nope, not this aisle. And I turned around, and this guy with a badge on was like, where do you need to go? Where do you need? I was like, I need to get to number 3. So then I get her, and then we're trying to get back over to the entrance of number 1 so she can tell me where to go to the room where my stepdad is. And we get there, and then she tells us again, like, go down that aisle, take a left, go straight down. I swear she said something about stairs and an elevator. Like, we had to get on an elevator or something. And so we get on an elevator. I'm not kidding you. We get on an elevator, and we're on, like, the room is 1 something, like, like on the first floor it's 110, something like that, or whatever. And then second floors is like 210. Well, this was a 1 situation. So I'm like, oh, it should be on the first floor anyways. But, like maybe lobby, then 1 situation. Some hospitals are like that. And so we get in the elevator because we were told elevator for some reason. Like, do you specifically remember? I remember there's some stairs you got to go and then an elevator. Like, I remember her saying something like that.
Or maybe she said the stairs by the elevator.
Which there was 2 elevators before that elevator, by the way, too.
Oh, snap. But yeah. I don't think she ever said to get
she
in.
She said something about you could use the elevator. There's some, I don't know. Anyways, which you can, because we had to use it today. We get in the elevator, and we're in there for a while, actually. Not like a while, but like enough to where it sounds like you went up a floor, And like it felt like we moved a little bit. Because these newer elevators, you can kind of go up and not even really know you went up.
Yeah, they're like super quick, super smooth.
So we were already on floor 1, and I pressed, like when the door shut, I pressed 1. And it was like hum, and we like felt it jolt a little, like it was going. And then it ding and opens up. And then we get out. And, of course, we don't know this place very well. We turn around, and I'm like, wow, this looks just like where we were.
It's like, did we even move?
Did we even move? And then we kind of go in a full circle or whatever, and we find out that we're back at the entrance where the lady was, basically. And I was like, yep, we're still in the same area. Now turn around, let's go. So we had a whole adventure in that place. I was like, they're going to think we're on drugs or something.
No, it's just 2 people trying to figure out where we're needing to get to.
Hey, at least one of the receptionists or nurses or whatever was like, hey, even I still get lost in this place.
Yeah, so it made me feel good.
Yeah. I think we got it mapped down now, though. I think we know how to get there pretty easily.
Yeah, so long as if we park on the correct area,
yeah,
I think we're good to go.
Yeah, I agree.
But
that's pretty much all the stories I have for this week. It's going to be some pretty short ones here in probably the next couple of weeks, just because
of everything that's going on,
what we're having to deal with and stuff.
Yep.
And You know, like.
But again, we did still want to put something out for you guys.
Yep. If you don't hear from us in a while, you know, there might be something that postpones some videos, but just know if you watch Couples Therapy, you'll kind of get why we're not doing our normal stuff, normal activities. Like, we probably won't be on Twitch or any of the other social medias for a while either.
Yep.
With that said, do we want to end it with a little higher lower real quick?
Sure.
Try it out.
Yeah. Let's
end
this kind of sad podcast on a good note.
Yeah. So, Fidget and I like Legos, and we wanted to do this one with you guys. It's higher or lower, but it's which Lego set has more pieces. I'm thinking the little dojo, to be honest with you, but this
the
could be
Atari.
Like
right. I'm gonna. I don't know. Every time, like I say one, it's usually the one you pick. So we'll go with.
And what is this? This is just like their number.
Maybe I was about to ask you if you knew the same thing.
Oof.
Oh, dang it! The one time I would have been right. Oh, that's
Fortnite.
That's funny. I'm watching you.
Play. Crane truck or Quidditch match. That doesn't look like it has a whole lot.
Truck?
Yeah, I'm going to go with the truck.
Oh, yay.
Yeah, we were right.
Woo!
We got one. Ooh, this one looks a lot.
Boutique
they're like
hotel.
layered.
I'm going to go with the hotel.
Me too.
Oh,
yeah.
Good choice.
Ooh.
You think it has more than 3,000 pieces?
I don't know, because some of these pieces look big, where all these look like stacks.
They're and probably smaller. I'm still going with the hotel. You do what you think.
I'm going to also think the hotel. It's interesting because there's more battle stuff.
More, yeah.
Okay, we're good. We're good. We got this.
Oh,
Taj Mahal.
I'm thinking Taj Mahal.
Look at all those. I guess that's 4 pieces. And
I'm going to go with the Taj.
I'm still going with the Taj Mahal because look at these tiny little pieces right here.
Sure.
Oh yeah. Not even close. I'm going with Taj Mahal again.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to try to say that. Indominus Rex Breakout.
Oh, you did a good job.
Yeah, that was easy.
Ooh, Ocean Explorer.
I don't know. A lot of these pieces look big, though. I don't know. You really don't get a full view of these either.
Right. Well, that's what makes it a challenge. No. 3, 2, 1. Pick one.
Ocean Explorer.
Sure.
I feel like it's not hard to beat that pieces, you know? It's not very many.
Got it right.
Yeah. That's the
Jurassic Park.
scene where he breaks through the thing. I think it's still the Ocean Explorer, but there are a lot of tiny pieces on the floor here. But it's only like a display set.
I'm still going with.
Ooh, barely.
Oh.
Oh, I'm going with the sand crawler.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. We got some space.
Woohoo.
Give us something small. That doesn't look like it has a whole lot, to be honest with you.
No, but it's kind of cool looking, though.
It is. It was like on Fortnite for a while, too. On the Lego Fortnite. I'm going with the sand crawler.
Yeah.
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 Going with this because that's not very much.
Right.
I don't know. This looks kind of small, too, though.
But again, it's just only showing us like a close-up.
Yeah.
Oh, dang. Really?
Say it didn't look too big. 9.
Hey, that's...
Not bad.
I think that's the best we've done so far in these.
Do you want to do one more, or do you want to call it there?
I say we call it.
Yeah. So we're going to go back over here. Alright, guys. I know it's been kind of crazy here. I hope you guys are having a great time. Hubert, you want to say anything? No? Dead silent as usual? Alright. Until next time, guys. Much love. And and peace.